Have you ever been in a crossroads where you feel that nothing in your life is being decided? Have you been in a time where you feel there's radical change coming to your life? And have you ever lost your job, separated from your husband or wife, and lost your house and your car and the country where you want to be in, all in the space of a month? If you have, you probably know very well where I stand at this moment. And if you haven't, good for you, don't try to get there. I'm Maria Soriano, for those who know me. For those who don't know me, I'm also Maria Soriano, but you can find some references about me underneath this video. I managed to arrive to Madrid after being locked up with some family in Andalusia for 3 months. Now I have arrived to Madrid like 4 days ago. And the good news are that my father is in much better health, which is a totally unexpected, very good news. So I'm happy for that on that side. My son went to live with his father. So I'm staying with my parents at the moment. I'm basically on my own for the first in 22 years, yeah. So in a time like this, which is a time of change, not just for me, but I know it's a time for change for many of you. I know many people are revisiting things about their life. You could be wanting to introduce changes or to rethink if you're doing the things that you would like to do. With heart in my hand, I can say that what I really, really, really want is to be back in London. That's what my heart is. I shouldn't have lost my country. And all the interesting things I've been doing there, all the friends that I got there, all the work that I had already been doing, is not something I can do here. And I would really, really want to be back. I've been crying about it for 5 months. I've been saved and I've been protected. But it comes to a point where there is no more water for tears. And I start to feel that it's time for action. My roots are in the UK. Many people would say, oh, it's good that you go home. Home is a place where your heart is. Go home thinking that home is going to be Spain. But actually, I'm supposed to be home now. This is my home in theory, but I don't feel at home. Besides, I'm totally locked up as far as I still live with my family for health reasons. So it's clear to me that I want to be back in the UK. It's not a choice. I don't choose what I want. I can only realize that I want what I really want. I can only decide to try to go for what I want. But I don't choose to want it, but to do the actions in order to achieve what you want. So what's the plan? Would you like to see me back in the UK? Do you think I have something worth contributing to this society? I have a ticket and I'm going to travel to London on the 2nd of July. Unless there is a still quarantine, in which case I will have to postpone it until I don't have to be confined for 14 days. And I'm going to be most happy to receive a number of things, which are, number 1, words of support. Words of support are my fuel, are nurturing, and this is something that is going to be really important for me because I'm going to do something that is going to be a real challenge for me that I had never done before. So just by sending me your support, either in the blogs that I'm doing, and you can find the address underneath the video, or just by just tell me something, that's going to be really, really, really good for me. Number 3, I have created a word that's called crowdhousing. So this means that I'm going to accept offers for accommodation from a minimum of 3 days and a maximum of 7 days. And I'll be putting days together. So what I'm going to do is to either go stay with friends and rotate my stay, or with friends of friends. That's the maximum I would accept. I will not go to houses of complete strangers that see this video. And of course, the longer I can stay, the more chances to succeed in these, because what I'm going to be doing is talking to one, talking to the other, probably attending job interviews and trying to do as much as I can to achieve what I want. As I said, if by 2nd July the quarantine is still not lifted, then I will postpone it and start from the next arrival date. Why 7 days? It is because I don't want to be unreasoned to anybody, and I think that 7 days is a reasonable amount of time to stay with anyone. Number 4, just give me your ideas. Maybe there is something I have not considered. There is something I have not had in mind. There is other creative opportunity that you would like to make me know about. Just make me aware of it, write to me and give me your ideas. I will be back when my hosting days are over. And then I will, if I had to come back to Spain because I didn't make it in the time I had, then I will continue putting applications from Spain. I'm not going to give up. And also I will put a deadline to this. So if by 30th September I don't have anything or any job that will allow me to stay at the moment, then I go back to Spain and I continue putting applications from Spain. COVID awareness. I am absolutely COVID aware. You know that in Spain restrictions have been very, very, very strict, and Spanish people were used to be extremely careful with everything we touch, all the gloves that we wear, the masks, and how we have to proceed. And I will keep that. I will use gloves, I will use masks, I will keep security distance with you, and any other measure that you deem necessary. I also had a COVID test just for precaution before staying in this house, and I was negative, and I will have another one in 15 days, so just before the 2nd of July. So what I'm going to do is I will keep you posted. All of you who's either subscribed to the blog or are participating with me, want to follow this, just let me know, write to me or subscribe to the blog, and you will get privately the rest of the videos that I'm going to be making. I will be reporting on how this is going, what opportunities I get, what places I'm staying in, so that you know how this is progressing. I'm really curious about what's going to happen next, and I really start feeling much better since I took this decision and I started making plans like this. Because I suppose that when you know what you want, but you are too overwhelmed to do anything about it and you're locked up, things are a bit gloomy, and now I see that there is a way to do it, and it's going to require some courage on my part, but I think it's doable. And I also think it's an exciting way to deal with adversity. As you know, the more days it can accumulate and I will be reporting on it, the more possibilities I have to stay. We're heading for radical change in radical times, and we need radical and creative ideas and solutions, and most especially those who will make us feel that we're not alone, that we're part of a community, and we can be there for the community and the community for us. So yes, I'm doing this because it's useful for me and it would be really nice to get it. But I also want to remind you that you're part of a community and there should be people you can rely on in whatever circumstances you are. I deeply believe this, and I have based most of my work in this fact and in this idea. And I want to remind you that life can be so much more exciting than what it seems, and that if you're open to surprises and opportunities, they are going to show in front of you for you to see them. I want to believe that. I choose to believe so. Have a good day.